What is up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well and in great spirits. What do I have behind me today? We have the world's first 1,000+ wheel horsepower dark horse Mustang built by Evolution Performance, and we're gonna drive it today because guess what else it's got? It's not only just 1,000+ wheel horsepower, it has a Tremec 6-speed manual, the way God intended Mustangs to be driven. Oh, I know you heard that. Let's sit back, take a walk around, and we'll have our first drive and compare it to my 10-speed 1,000+ horsepower dark horse. And should I've gotten a 10-speed or the stick shift? Let's take a look. Now, the funny part about this beautiful build is that this car actually only has 32 miles on it. Yes, it came right to Evolution from the Ford factory, and our friend Vince, if you watch the video, I'll link it. He has a Mustang collection that rivals Jay Leno. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I think he's gonna get a GTD as well. But he wanted the kitchen sink for his dark horse, and here it is, guys. Beautiful setup. We'll talk about the aesthetic outside first before we go into the interior. What pops out first is painted over the top stripes. Take a look. Race red. What I love about it is gray and the black, so the aesthetic is very pleasing. And it continues all the way from the hood, the roof, to the rear deck lid, and really gives it a really cool race effect. Now you'll see this is fitted with the AWE. Huge, look at these tips, massive. I think they're 5.5-inch tips, massive. Quad tip exhaust that is full 3-inch back. Active, you still keep your active, all from AWE, the kit. We have that on our dark horse as well. What's great about that is this is paired with the Cooks, so you get that beautiful noise. And look at this stance, guys. Oh, all right. We might get a rated R warning on this, guys. Look at this beautiful stance here. These wheels are 345/30/20, and they fit flawlessly. Like, I can't tell you how perfect that is. They're gonna hold that 1,000 wheel down beautifully. Look at this. Jeez. There's so many things going on with this Mustang that are just perfection. Now you're wondering, if you see, the painted calipers are actually from the factory. You can order them from Ford, and you can, Vince actually ordered these with the Grabber Blue. But this look right here, this is the money shot. This is what it's all about. Apex Forge wheels. It's got like a champagne color look to them. You can order them, you know, custom through Evolution, the colors you want, like we have on our own dark horse. But this race red with the painted over the top stripes, with the champagne colored forged Apex wheels. And I'm a little jelly of these. Got a little dark horse center cap there. Wow, take it in. This looks like I'm looking at a poster, guys. So what you have here is champagne wheels, Grabber Blue Brembo brake calipers, the race red, painted over the top stripes. This is a beautiful setup. Wow. Let's take a look inside. One of the things that I've always hesitant on is getting the Recaros. Look at this beautiful Alcantara or suede. This Alcantara, I believe, inserts, perforated. I don't think these are heated and cooled. Could be wrong, but look at that. And that's what makes a difference for a true enthusiast if you get the stick shift version. But let's take a look. Very nice. Smells so good in here. Like I said, 33 miles on this boy. So that isn't the check engine light. Let's start it up so you guys can see. Wow. Just wow. Short throw shifter. Oh. Ford even tells you how to drive stick. Love it. So, smells so good in here. Of course, every option you can get from Ford. Okay, so what you do have, I did confirm, this does have a heated steering wheel, but these Recaros aren't heated and cooled, but they're so comfortable. Much more comfortable than Recaros in the previous Gen 500 and 350. But, and this has all the bells and whistles. What I'm anxious to see if this does, yes. So this does have launch control and drift brake. It's gonna be a lot to drift this. Drift brake and all the line lock features. The line lock is out now because we have the parking brake on and we're on uneven surface, but oh, looks so good. Of course, you have your different driving modes. You have, I love this screen, sport, track, drag strip, slippery, you know, for us winter car drivers. So I personally like to drive in sport, and I like to put it on track exhaust. That's my favorite setup. So you can set your favorite button here to be launch control, auto hold, rev match, comm screen, exhaust mode. So that's pretty cool. So if you were to set it for exhaust mode, you can make your favorite button be the track button. So, but of course I'll let Vince decide on that for himself. But let's take a look at where all the magic happens, which will be underneath the hood. But let's take a look. So what you have here is the beautiful Whipple Stage 2 setup, carbon fiber intake tube. You have all the aesthetics here. This is a beautifully set up build, so high end, so clean, so crisp. You have your catch can, you have your Evolution Performance expansion tank. Wow. This might be my favorite S650 build right here. Wow. Let's get a couple revs, huh? Get some rev action here. I don't want to bother the Applebee's people, but we only did it to like $3 or $4 grand. Oh man, that sounds so good. Well, enough talk. Let's hop in this bad boy. Let's talk about it more, and let's give our full review of it. And hey, 6-speed Tremec or 10-speed auto, what's your cup of tea? I know one thing, dark horse with the Whipple built by Evolution, you can't go wrong. I'll put links to this as well. A couple things it does have, like our dark horse has. It does, oh, I love this little LED markers there. This does have the QA1 carbon fiber drive shaft with the G Performance Ford Performance 2000 horsepower drive shafts. So you have the carbon fiber drive shaft from QA1. This has what you want for this car, this setup. You're gonna hurt a lot of feelings, but look good doing it as well. So that's beautiful. All right, guys, here we go. Such a nice vehicle. So we're gonna drive in sport mode, and I'm gonna tell you my honest experience because I do have a 10-speed version of this build. Same parts, same Whipple tune, same everything, but the difference is the Tremec and the Recaros. And these 345 rear tires, which are gonna hold this power down. This short shifter is incredible. Incredible. All right, Vince, let's trade. Oh, smooth. It feels like a factory vehicle. And, you know, that's what you want. Oh, yeah. Oh, the rev match. Okay. I should have got stick shift. That's our secret. Oh, man. That's why Tremec is my favorite. This is so good. This is such a good build. Incredible. Incredible. Now I have to get a stick shift dark horse and build it like this. Oh my God. know, the one thing about having a 10-speed around traffic, it's a little boring, you know, it just, whatever, there's no engagement. But with the stick shift, it's so fun around town. And if you want to stretch his legs out, you'll be hard for us to find someone to beat you because it's so good and it's so healthy. Oh man, this is wonderful. Oh. 34 miles on this bad boy. Oh man, this is how you get it. This is what you should do. I'm telling you. And I would always choose a dark horse over any S650. I know a lot of people say I'd get a GT performance pack. You can do that, but I'd say, in my humble opinion, get the dark horse. It's a way superior setup. I mean, for the Tremec alone, way better than MT82, 100%. Oh man. Oh, I know you heard that. Gotta love this Tremec. Oh, the short shifter. This Tremec. Oh. Woo. Oh my goodness. Get the stick shift. This video is. Oh man. Oh, rev matching out here. Stop it. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. I should have got the stick shift. All right, listen, I've had the 10-speed. I've been driving it for over a year, and we've been boosted for about 4 or 5 months. You know, wintertime, about a couple months off. But a stick shift, dark horse. Again, I'm sorry, MT82 guys, I'm just not a fan of it. But this short shifter Tremec dark horse with the Whipple, with these huge, wide 345 rear tires, I feel so confident in this beast. And I'm just driving around town right now. Oh. Oh man. Now this is one of a famous customer, Vince of Evolution. I don't know if you remember seeing it. We went over to his house for his collection. This is going to be added to his collection. So we're just kind of test driving it, making sure it's. Oh man, this is something else. Let's go up a little further here. Wow, Vince, I think this is going to be your favorite Mustang. I'm not even kidding. This is probably going to be your favorite Mustang. I'm not even joking you, bro. Sometimes it's love at first sight, but this is love at first drive. Oh. Wowzers. Like, wow. And what the crazy part about it is, what I'm shocked about it, is how easy this is to drive. Because I'll be real with you, I've driven a lot of 1,000 horsepower Mustangs, and they're a lot of work. It's exhausting to drive that kind of vehicle. This is bliss. Oh, this is the way it's handling, and oh wow. Now I will say, just in direct comparison to the 10-speed, I'm actually at a loss for words right now. I should have got the 10. I should have got a stick. Now again, I like to drag race, so of course the 10-speed makes sense. But my favorite setup of the S550 was the Tremec in the S650, and then they did put it, thank the Lord, in the Mach 1, which was great. A lot of people are like, oh, this is a glorified Mach 1. Actually, it's not, because this dark horse has more components that it shares even than you think of with the 2020 and up Shelby GT500. You know, it has so much of the suspension, the cooling factor with the trans and diff coolers. It has the upgraded engine components from the 500 in the 5.0 actually. So there's a lot of beefier things that you get with the dark horse. So even over a GT or former Mach 1 S550. But yeah, by far, this is the best S650 I've driven. Those 345s. Holding it. Woo! Oh, the rev match. Let's go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow, wow, wow. What a car. That is incredible. All right, guys, we're back at Evolution. Let's keep driving.